Welcome everyone to Doombringer, the 2v2 cup that we've been waiting for a couple of weeks now. I might be joined by GMT a little bit early. My name is Andy. I'm normally from Quake World, but Doombringer is one of my favorite games, and whenever I can help out here, I will. Um, Pretty excited about today. We have some pretty damn good teams. We also have one team consisting of only one player. I'm sure you could guess who. It's of course Zorak War playing alone. So he's gonna be playing 1 versus 2, and I have a little bit of like, I don't know whether I like it or dislike it. Like, it's an advantage. It's also a disadvantage because like you're alone, but at the same time you have two targets, whereas the enemy team only has one. So we're gonna have to see how that works out, and that's actually gonna be our very first game as well. The first game being between, what is it? It is Zorag War versus Dodger and Champ. I don't know too much about Dodger and Champ, to be honest. But of course, everybody knows Zorak War, so we're gonna get to see firsthand how it's gonna look like with a 1 versus 2. I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna play out, but it's gonna be interesting to see because, I mean, you only have one person to kill, and of course, it's Zorak War. He's probably the best Doombringer player at the moment. So I don't know, but at the same time, as two players, it's much easier to lock down a map and perhaps get some spawn frags. So we'll have to see. I'm curious how it's gonna play out. Apart from these teams, we also have some great players. I have my favorites, Respa and Prodigy on a team, for example. Reki is playing in this, of course. GMT and the All Father Christus. We have a lot of good players in this, and yeah, I'm excited. So I just want to get ready. I just want to get started. So let's let the players know that we are ready to go. Also, I should mention, it's a double elimination tournament, as you can see on stream as well. The upper bracket is best of 3. The lower bracket is best of 1. With the normal map pool, of course. So they're talking a little bit about maps on the server, and yeah, they're kind of saying like Zorak is actually the lower seed because, well, he's alone, and you know, I don't know if that is, I don't know how one would see that, because like, yeah, you're alone, but you're also the best player in the world, so it's that's a tough one. But we're gonna see 3 maps anyways, or possibly 2, depending on if we get a 2-0. It's gonna be interesting though. I mean, what do you think in chat? Like, is it even possible to play 1 versus 2? All right, so they're gonna drop maps. Duel 1 is dropped, and Fuse is dropped. So we're, or are they going to Fuse? Maybe I misunderstood that. Either way, it looks like we're going to Fuse. I also heard earlier, I think GMT was the one who said it. They had an idea of how to play against Zorak when he's alone. We'll have to see whether that works out or not, or if they run into each other in the bracket. Now, 2-on-2 in Doombringer is pretty much like 2-on-2 in every other game as well, apart from a few things. One being that the quad, or the orb, or whatever you want to call it, I'm probably gonna say quad because it's technically a quad. It spawns every 75 seconds instead of once every minute, and that kind of throws off a lot of people. Like, you're not used to timing an item that is 75 seconds on a 75-second respawn timer. That's actually more difficult than it sounds. And players are starting to get ready here. We're gonna get to see what this looks like. So the quad on this map, of course, spawns up around the mega, and I imagine this is actually one of the maps where Zorak could possibly lurk around in the middle of the map, controlling the mega, and thereby the quad as well. It's gonna be hard for him to collect both mega and the red armor though, so he might have to settle for yellows. But I don't know. We're gonna have to see. 2 out of 3 players are ready. We're just waiting to get this started. But yeah, the Doom Sphere or the quad is gonna be huge, because if Zorak gets the quad or the Doom Sphere, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're 4 players against him or not. All right, we're about to get started on map number 1. It is Fused, and here we go. Let's see if let's see what Zorak War can do. We're gonna start off watching Zorak War. He's gonna pick up the lightning gun. He's not gonna get the quad, and he's gonna go down. So Champ gets the first blood. So we switch over to him, and let's see if Zorak War can do anything alone. Just kind of trying to find him here. Not many frags happening early on in this. And Zorak War, of course, being the best player in the world, he probably understands what he needs to do. As in, like, he take one-on-one fights is what he needs to do. And do anything he can to avoid 1 versus 2. Because then he's likely to lose, right? The Mega is going to be picked up by Champ, and Zorak War has gone down 3 times. He got his first kill there with the railgun, but now he's in a 1 versus 2. He's going to spam away a little bit and survive for now, but he did go down eventually to the super shotgun of Dodger. Now, I don't know too much about Dodger and Champ, like I mentioned before, but so far so good for them. Zorak War once again in a 1 versus 2. That's what he needs to avoid. I think he wins almost any 1 versus 1 fight, but once he has to fight against 2 players at once in the same small fight, that's gonna be hard to win. Still watching Champ over here. Gonna swap over to you. Zorak War, who did pick up that big quad or Doom Sphere, and he's gonna pick up the red armor as well. Gets another frag, falls into the lava just briefly, but he's still fine. He's gonna electrocute Dodger yet again, and he's making a comeback in this game, 4-5 now. And he still has the quad, still has potential for some more frags. He's gonna get maybe another one. He's against 2 players here. He's gonna win the first one with a beautiful railgun, but then he goes down to the rocket of Champ. I'm gonna stay on Zorak War though. He has timing on the red, and I'm just curious to see how he plays this. I'm probably gonna confuse Adam a lot by just swapping between players. I apologize for that, but he's in a 1 versus 2 fight here, and he's gonna have to try to run away from that. He gets a frag, and he's gonna tie the game 6-6 with a super shotgun. Of course, the super shotgun is super strong, but there you go, goes down to the super shotgun. It's super strong in Doombringer. It's one of those very high reward, high risk weapons, because the reload time on it is like 2 seconds. Champ is gonna pick up the Doom Sphere, and of course we gotta see what he does with that. I think the main thing here, oh, what a beautiful rocket from Champ onto Zorak War. That's gonna tie the game, as Zorak War had taken the lead just briefly, but now the lead is back in the hands of Champ and Dodger. I'm not sure what Zorak War can do, really. I guess when one of them has the quad, he needs to try to find a way to attack the other guy, which is exactly what he does. He's gonna get a double kill, and he takes the lead once again, 10-9. He's very low. He's gonna die to the shaft of Dodger. Maybe he's gonna get spawn fragged here as well. And yes, he does. So he's gonna lose the lead. But for a minute there, he took the lead, or for a split second. And he did exactly what I said. So when one has to quad, just go for the other guy. And that's exactly what Zorak War did. And it kind of worked out for him. Zorak War trying to use the railgun here, but he's going to go down to Dodger. Nice rails coming out from Dodger. as both the quad and the mega is about to spawn. They're actually timing it pretty well. Dodger is gonna fall down, so the quad is available and it's gonna be picked up by Champ. Let's see if he can win his fight against Zorak. He's down to 20. Oh, he's gonna go down to Zorak's lightning gun. And the game is tied yet again, 12-12. This is gonna be closer than I thought it would. Oh, beautiful rocket by Dodger. Actually playing really well, Dodger is. Champ struggling a little bit. He did get a frag there on Zorak War, so Zorak War is now down 2 frags. Oh, beautiful rocket from Zorak. Mega is about to spawn, and so is the red armor. Zorak War is trying to take them both on at the same time. That's just never really gonna work. I mean, maybe in the off, maybe sometimes he can win that, but most of the time that's just too much. It doesn't matter if you're the best player in the game. But he's fighting for dear life. He's trying so hard. Some team damage coming out of Dodger. Gotta be careful not to kill each other, of course. Oh, that's a... Oh my god! That's a double rocket onto Zorak War. 2 direct hits, and Zorak War goes down. And the quad is spawned. It's gonna be picked up by Zorak. They must have forgotten about the timing. Zorak is gonna pick up the yellow armor. And he has a lightning gun and a railgun. He's gonna take the first kill. He's gonna win that fight. The mega is available to him as well. He's gonna pick that up, and now here he comes. Look out! Zorak War is out for blood. He's down to 50 HP here, though, but he's gonna pick up the red armor. Of course, the red armors and yellow armors are tiered in 2-on-2. It works a little bit different compared to duel, and there you go. The game is tied again as the quad runs out, and Zorak War is still in this 1 versus 2. And yeah, as mentioned in chat, by the way, Zorak War is also on high ping. He's on 145 ping. This is played in London on a European server. Of course, he's North American. Uh-oh, he's in trouble here. He's definitely gonna go down here. Or is he? Yes, he is. Zorak War goes down as Dodger gets the kill. Quad is 10 seconds away. Zorak War is gonna try to challenge for it, but he's alone against 2. He's gonna win the first fight, so Zorak might be able to get this next quad. Let's see what happens. It's about to spawn, but nobody is there to pick it up. But there you go. Zorak picks it up. He's down to 30 HP though. He needs armor. The red is far away. He has nothing. He's gonna pick up a little bit now. He's gonna go down. He was just trying to find anything to stay alive, but not this time. So the quad is killed. It's interesting. It looks like Champ and Dodger kind of lose track of the quad timing, which is understandable. Most people do. 75-second spawn timer? That's a very weird thing to calculate in your head in the middle of a game, which is exactly why they did it, by the way. I think it was GMT's idea. Or maybe Ricky's. Actually, I don't remember. Someone mentioned whose idea it was, and I think it was a brilliant idea. We're so used to timing the quad. Oh, what a beautiful rail from Dodger. And Zorak War, he's falling behind here. 22-18. But we still have a lot of... Well, pretty much half the game left to play. Oh, he's gonna miss a rocket jump to the mega twice over. He finally picks it up. But he is gonna get the kill on Zorak War anyways. And Dodger is playing this really well. Standing toe-to-toe against Zorak War, and here's the quad. It's gonna be picked up by Dodger, and now I gotta say Zorak War is in trouble here. He might be knocked down into the losers bracket right away, but then again he's playing alone. What can you really expect from this brilliant player? I don't actually know the reason why he's alone. Maybe I mean, his team name is Total Arrogance, so maybe he just chose to be alone. Because if he had a teammate, it would just be unfair for everybody else. But that's how good this man is at this game. Yeah, Zorak War is gonna go down again in 27-20. He wins one fight there with the super shotgun. Mega is about to spawn. Now, the thing that Zorak weren't... Oh, just Dodger just barely made that rocket jump. Zorak War is going to try to challenge again, but what he needs is... He needs a stack. So if he can get a Mega and a red, that's when he can start doing some real damage. The quad is available, by the way, and I think Zorak is going to pick it up, and he is. He's once again very low, though, and the red is not available for another 20 seconds. So now he just needs to survive. He's going to eat a rail. He's down to 16 HP, and yeah, there's no way to survive that. Dodger is going to kill him with the railgun. So, yet again, Zorak did pick up the quad, but wasn't able to do anything with it. He's finally going to find himself a red armor. Oh, no, but then he got telefragged by Champ. He was he was taking a fight against Dodger and had to back off just to dodge. But dodged straight into the teleporter exit. You don't often see many of those in Doombringer, but they happen, and yeah, that was unfortunate because Zorak had just grabbed himself a red armor, so it was not the moment he wanted to get telefried at. See if he can do anything. In a fight here against Dodger, he's gonna win that. Pick up the yellow armor as well. Gets another kill on Dodger. Oh, walks straight into a rocket from Champ. But he is gonna spawn the red armor. I'm gonna stick to Zorak here. The quad is available. Is he gonna be able to pick it up? No. Dodger is gonna pick up the quad. So now we're back to what I talked about before. Take the fight against Champ, which is exactly what he's doing, and just avoid Dodger. Avoid... Oh, what a beautiful railgun from Dodger. That's a quad rail. Deals a lot of damage, and Zorak goes down. 32 to 26. He's still in this. We still have 4 minutes to play in this game. 34 to 26. 8 frags behind, but it's definitely doable. He's gonna get 1 frag there with the rail. And he's just flying around the map trying to find 1 versus 1 fights, but that's a beautiful fight by Dodger. Dodger, like I said, I don't know much about him, but he looks like a really good player. That was a solid lightning gun, good accuracy, and yeah, if you check his kill-death ratio here, he's actually 25-15. He's doing a good job against Zorak. He's doing the majority of the heavy lifting. Quad is about to spawn, and the Mega is available as well. Let's see if everybody remembers. And yes, they do. Dodger is going to pick up the quad. And now just try to find Zorak War. And for Zorak, of course, he needs to try and find Champ, because he does not want to fight against Dodger right now. That is not a fight even he can win. 37 to 26 now. Feels like Champ and Dodger are starting to figure out how to play this. I kind of like what they're doing there. They're almost like sticking together, forcing that 2 versus 1 fight every single time, or whenever they can. So this is the moment that I don't like when they play, when they split up. But this is perfect. Like, one railing or trying to hit rails on Zorak from one side, and one trying to kill him from the other side. But Zorak is gonna force a suicide in the lava. Oh no, Dodger betrays Champ. A super shotgun to the face of his teammate. That's gonna help Zorak War, and Zorak War is gonna get another kill. And another one. Quad is about to spawn. He's gonna pick that up. He doesn't have much to his name though, apart from, well, when it comes to stack. He needs a yellow or something. Yeah, there you go. He's gonna pick up 1 yellow armor. Oh, he's gonna hit a beautiful rail as well. He's gonna trick jump up to the Mega. This is the stack that I was talking about. They need to look out now because Zorak War is on the hunt. He's gonna pick up the red as well. He's got a full stack. This is a fully stacked Zorak War. You need to be careful at this point, because at this point he can take a fight 1 versus 2. It doesn't even matter to him. Most of his armor is now gone, And so is the Mega, so now he needs to be careful again. But he dealt a lot of damage. Didn't manage to get too many frags, though. But he's going to make his way back to the red before it spawns. If he can win this one, he's going to pick up the red mid-fight. Beautiful play by Zorak. And he's going to get 1 kill, 2 kills. And he's making a comeback again. 32 to 35. He's going to pick up the Mega as well. And in 10 seconds, the quad is up again. So if he just times that, he's going to go for the yellow first. And now he's going to make his way over to the quad. Let's see if the others remember. He's going to get a kill on Champ. He's still very healthy. And there goes the quad. So the quad goes to Zorak. He's also going to time the red. He's got the map on lockdown. And he's alone. I mean, you can do that in duels, right? But against 2 players? And that's another kill. He's 1 kill away from tying this game. And we've got 30 seconds remaining. And there you go. We're tied 35 to 35. He's also going to get this Mega. He's going to win this game. 20 seconds. He just needs to find the kills now. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Can he find the kill, or are we going to see an overtime here? Here you go. He's going to get to he's going to take the lead with 7 seconds remaining. They need to attack him now. They need to attack him straight on. They're trying. They're doing it. And Zorak is going to win map number 1, 36 to 35. How is that even possible? What a comeback from Zorak War at the end. I can't believe what I just saw. Oh my god, 36 to 35. That's a brilliant map number 1. I have no idea what map we're going into next, but let's see.
A vote has been called. Vote passed.
All right. Map number 2 coming up. Zorak is in the lead, 1-0. I don't know if we should just call it Team Zorak or if he actually wants us to call it Total Arrogance, but yeah. This is actually a smart map pick, I believe. This map, if you get control of it, it's kind of easy to run the map. It's kind of easy, like, it's kind of easy to control it. So if Zorak gets control here, I think he can hold it. There's no railgun here, so he doesn't have to worry about that. All he has to worry about is timing the Mega, timing the well, there's no quad. There's what's it called? A leech. And that's gonna help him as well. If he gets that, he can get like a 400 health stack. That's gonna be interesting. Stream is ready indeed, Zorak. Go, go. All right. Map number 2, potentially the last map.
3, 2,
Here we go.
1.
Let's start following Zorak and see what he does. He's gonna get the first Mega, not the first leech though. He needs to kill that. This is a rather big map as well, which means that, oh no, you don't want to get up there. That's 2 enemies up there. He's gonna run away, and rightfully so. He needs to stay alive. And that's another point, right? Like, because the map is so big. Oh, perfect timing on the red there from Zorak War. In a little bit of trouble. But he is in the lead because one of his enemies did die to a suicide. Red is about to spawn again. Zorak War comes in with a perfect timing on that. He's gonna pick up the red yet again. He also has a little bit of Mega left. Let's see if he can time this leech. If he gets this leech orb and starts fragging at... Oh my god, what a lightning gun from Zorak. He's gonna win that fight against Dodger and the fight against Champ. And the leech is about to spawn. If he can get some damage done with that... Oh no, he's gonna fall down into the lava. He's in trouble here. He is gonna go down. The leech is available. Zorak War... Oh, he rocket jumps up. He's gonna get the kill. They're gonna trade. The leech is denied. And Zorak is in the lead, 3-2, -1. Chaotic moment there for a second, but yeah, Zorak was that close to picking up that leech. And if he ever gets that on this map, I imagine that he could get like 400 HP. And add some armor to that, he's gonna be near unkillable. So I think this map pick is brilliant. He's not gonna be able to get the red armor, but they're also gonna they're gonna trade because there was a team frag involved there as well. So they're down to -2. Zorak is on 3 frags. The enemy team on -2. Yeah, this is just a perfect map to play 1 versus 2, I believe. Anyways, the leech is about to spawn pretty soon. There's a red armor first, and that's picked up by Dodger. Champ is gonna go down and give a free frag to Zorak. You never want to do that. But the leech is the big thing. It's about to spawn. Zorak is here. He's ready. He's gonna eat 2 rockets to his face. So he might not be able to get this. It's gonna be Dodger instead. Dodger is gonna fall down into the lava. But he's still almost okay. He's gonna be shredded down or perforated by the bullet storm of Zorak. Zorak is gonna get a double kill. He's up 7-0. He is gonna go down, however. Dodger gets the kill. But Zorak, where he keeps winning fights. He is gonna go down again to Dodger. So they're finally on the board. 8-1. That's still quite far behind. But now I think they're doing the right thing. So this map, if you get control, is quite easy to control, right? Like I mentioned, you can run the items pretty easily, and there's no railgun, so you don't have to worry about like long range harassment. But equally, like if he loses control, the same is true for Dodger and Champ, right? Like they can also control the map, so I guess it's one of those high risk, high reward maps. But yeah, the leech is available. Oh my god, Zorak is gonna get the leech. Uh-oh. This could get ugly. This could get ugly fast. If he finds his enemies now with a lightning gun, and he's gonna find them, he's up to 230 HP. Make that 350, he's gonna get a mega as well. He can't pick it up though because he's too high on HP. That's funny, you can't even pick up the mega. Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage here. He's probably gonna go down here. Yeah, finally goes down, but he had so much HP for a lot of that. And I think he was a little bit confused himself why he couldn't pick up that mega, and it kind of screwed him over. Like, he was trying to pick up the mega, and then it was picked up by his opponents instead, and that kind of messed it up for him. But that could have started an incredible run, because it takes a long time for 350 HP to decay. But Zorak, he keeps winning fights, and if he trades, that's perfectly fine, because he's up 13-4. Zorak is gonna go down to Dodger. Good job by Dodger. But Zorak is gonna get the leech sphere again. Let's see what he can do. He's gonna pick up the lightning gun, which is probably the best weapon for this. Oh, that red armor is important if he can find some damage here. Yeah, he's almost unkillable. Uh-oh, he's out of ammo though. That's a problem. Once the ammo runs out, you can no longer get much value from that leech. You need to deal damage. So the way the leech sphere works is that you deal damage, you get HP. You don't get armor though, but you get HP. But if you're not dealing damage, then yeah, you're not gaining anything from having the leech orb. And he ran out of cells for his lightning gun, and yeah, that was it. 13-7 now. So this entire 1 versus 2 thing, like, yeah, Zorak is probably the best person in this game for this kind of experimental thing. Because the fact of the matter is that Dodger and Champ, they only have 1 target, so it's kind of hard to get kills or get frags, because there's only 1 person to frag. But of course, it's also very difficult for Zorak War to fight against 2 players as he picks up the leech sphere again. And now he's gonna get a bit of HP from just getting some frags. He's gonna get this red armor as well, and he's super healthy now. Up to 255 HP. You're still not gonna be able to pick up that mega, but you can protect it as best you can. Look at that. His HP is just not dropping. Now he could pick up the mega because he went under 200 HP. I think that's the limit. And now he's gonna time the red armor yet again. 17-7. Oh, he's getting pressured here, but he's gonna win the first fight. And most likely the second because the red was picked up. And there you go. Gets the kill on champ. And yeah. I don't know. It's difficult to get frags on this map, and especially when there's a leech orb involved. So it's just a brilliant map pick. And with champ and dodger only having 1 target to fire at, you're gonna have to kill Zorak War 12 times over without dying, only to tie this game. I don't know how that is gonna happen. Leech is available again. It's gonna yet again be picked up by Zorak War. He's gonna find himself a yellow armor as well, and now all he wants is just fight. He's gonna get the red as well. He's running the map and has to leech. So he's taking a lot of damage now, but it doesn't really matter because look at that. Uh-oh, now he's in trouble though. Maybe. Down to 6 HP, yeah. He is eventually, finally gonna go down. Dodger gets the kill. Gets 2 kills actually, and bringing them just a little bit closer. Frag-wise, still 20-9 though. 21-1. 21-10. I mean, I don't know. It feels like Zorak War can just trade from here on out. We still got about 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes to go in the game, but I don't know if they can do it. It's such a lead for Zorak War. I feel like it's more likely that he's gonna extend that lead, but he does go down, and he might get spawn fragged here as well. He's gonna survive for now. Smart play by Dodger to just wait for that, for the armors instead. Make sure that, I mean, when it comes to this, it's more about denying the armors from Zorak, more so than getting beefy yourself. But Zorak War, he did get the leech again. He's kind of running that item for free, seemingly. Oh, that's going to be a lot of HP for Zorak War. He's up to 170 now. You don't want to run into that lightning gun. He's out of ammo for it, though. Gonna pick up a little bit now, and that might... Oh, no, he's on 250, 200. That's the max stack in Quake World. And you don't often see that in Doombringer. In fact, I think this is the only map where you can ever see that. And Zorak War is gonna get a couple of kills here. 29-10. Falls down into the lava just briefly, but gets out of there. And gets a double kill. I feel like the biggest enemy of Zorak here is ammo. Because it takes quite a bit of ammo to kill everyone. Oh, he should have picked up the mega first, but it doesn't really matter. He can pick it up now, and that's gonna bring him to 200 HP, and now he can start getting more and more HP with this leech orb, or leech sphere, I guess. 322 HP. The red is about to spawn. This is a bigger stack than you've ever seen. He's got over net 500. Look at that! 200 armor, 400 health. This game is as over as a game can be. And it looks like, yeah, they're just calling GG. They're gonna forfeit. There's no way they can take this back. I don't know if they're gonna call vote stop this game or whatever, but they're saying GG. They just got manhandled by Zorak War on this map. Damn. Well played to Zorak War. This is a brilliant map pick. and he's gonna move on in the winners bracket. But I think he's gonna run into trouble there, because if I'm not mistaken, his next opponent will be Prodigy and Respa, and that's, well, that's kind of, I think that's my bet on who's gonna win the entire tournament. We'll have to see though. Yeah, so a little bit of saltiness here. That's what we like to see in Doombringer as well. Isn't it called 2v2 TDM though? And I mean, he has a point. There's only one target to kill, so it's like it's both an advantage and a disadvantage. But it has been allowed by the admins, so I mean, no, you know what you signed up for. Or maybe they didn't, but admin rules. That's how it goes. I don't know if they're gonna break this game or play it out the last 3 minutes or not. 2 minutes. Because Zorak is an egomaniac. Well, the thing with Zorak is that well, nobody's even close to his skill level in Doombringer right now. He's just so good. I don't think he's lost a single ranked duel yet. I might be wrong about that, but I don't think that he has. I think he's 100% victorious. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that he's lost a single ranked duel yet. And yeah. So it looks like we're just gonna wait out the few minutes here left in this game. Champ has already disconnected from the server, and Dodger has went spec, so we're just waiting for the time to run out. Zorak has nobody to kill, so he's just jumping around. I'm gonna tab out because I don't need to see this and look at the next game that we're gonna do. Ooh, the next one. I'm looking forward to the next one. So the next the next game on stream will be Reki and Dobster versus GMT and Christus. So we've got 3 of the main guys. I don't know too much about Dobster. I'm so sorry, but 3 of the main guys within Doombringer: Reki, GMT, Christus. Christus, of course, being the allfather of Doombringer. He has worked on this for forever. It feels like. Reki, of course, joined the team maybe a year ago or so, fixed the netcode. And GMT, of course, being GMT, always supportive of Doombringer and has been helping out. He's also the voice that we get to hear every time we play. That beautiful British voice. And they're all going to be in a game together. So GMT and Christus versus Reki and Dobster. I'm so sorry. I wish I knew more about Dobster, but that is going to be a good game. Reki is an amazing player in Doombringer. And we'll have to see how GMT and Christus can do against him. And I get to see how good Dobster, how well Dobster can do. I didn't even know where he's from. That's my bad. London 2 we're going to. Boo. All right. GMT Christus. That is, of course, the Great Britain and Sweden versus Reki, who is American, and Domster, who I have no idea where he's from. And this one is now we're back to, we're back to normal 2v2. I don't know if they've decided maps yet, but we are on Duel 3 right now, but we'll see if that is the actual choice. Just waiting for Dobster on the server. But yeah, back to normal 2v2 now. This map is kind of iconic as well. Like, if you've seen trailers and stuff like that about Doombringer, you've seen this map for sure. And it's a very good 2v2 map as well. It's been changed along the way a little bit here and there, but I think it's perfect for 2-on-2. I absolutely hate it for duel, but that's just my personal preference. But for 2-on-2, I think it's an amazing map. There's a lot of cool trick jumps you can do around the red armor area and with the ramps and everything. So hoping to see something special. And okay, Dobster is here. They're gonna drop some maps. They're gonna drop a Fuse in Duel 3. So we're going to Duel 5 and Aronwalk, I do believe, if I understand that correctly. And Duel 1 Decider. Alright, so we're gonna start on Duel 5. We just saw this map, of course. But now it's gonna be a regular 2v2 and not a 1 versus 2. GMT instantly ready. This one is going to be hard to call, but I can't help but feel like I want to favor Reki and his teammate. I don't know Dobsters. I don't know how good he is, but I know how good Reki is. And as you guys know, Reki did beat GMT in Organ Grinder just the other week in Doombringer. So I think Reki has got GMT's number. Chris's, of course, the Allfather, but maybe not the absolute best player per se. But then again, maybe Dobster isn't either. So this is going to be interesting. We're about to start Duel 5 for map number 1. Here we go. Oh, GMT is going to drop down onto the leech right away. He's going to pull out the fist, but that is not going to work. He's going to go down. Reki and Dobster takes the lead, draws first blood. Yet again, this map does not have a railgun, and that's a huge thing. Like, not having a railgun on a map changes the dynamic of the map by a lot. You will see many more like close combats, much more super shotgun perhaps. And early on in this game, 3-2 lead. As we have some chaotic fights around this mega area and the leech area. We're just waiting for this game to develop a little bit because the start of this game has only been chaotic and nothing else. The leech is about to spawn in about 10 seconds, and maybe then we can get an idea of what this game is gonna look like. Currently 5-4 in favor of Reki and Dobster. Reki is gonna pick up the... Oh, okay, so Reki went for the Mega, ignored the leech, but then killed the leech. So that's one way to go about it. Gonna electrocute Christus. Get another frag. So now we're starting to see the game develop a little bit. 9-4 in favor of Reki and Dobster. As we follow Reki around. He's very low on HP. He's picking up armors. Forgetting that armors are tiered maybe. He cannot pick up the yellow armor because he has too much red left. He's gonna save it for his teammate. Oh, good communication. I like that. But he's still down to 10 HP. He needs some help. Yeah, he's gonna go down to Christus. All down Christus. As Christus helps secure that red armor for GMT. The leech is soon to spawn. Reki is gonna kill Christus. And he's just waiting for this leech. He's a little bit early. He might be a little way too early, actually. He was 10 seconds early, and that means that he's gonna go down right before it spawns, and GMT is gonna pick up the leech. He already has the mega, and he can make that much more. He's just barely gonna kill Dobster before he was able to pick up the red armor, so that's a red armor as well for GMT. He's now on 350 HP and 200 armor. He is near unkillable right now. He's just trying to find... He doesn't have any lightning gun cells, so he's gonna have to use the super shotgun and the rocket launcher. Yeah, you have a red armor. You cannot pick up that yellow, so save it for a teammate. Still no cells for GMT. Oh, he just fired a few bullets, and they all connected with Reki, and Reki goes down. That was like 3 bullets, and they all connected, and it was enough to kill Reki. That looked awesome. Red is about to spawn. Good job by GMT securing this armor, and they're coming back in this game much thanks to that insane leech run by GMT. Like, look at his HP. He's still on over 300 HP. Still! And now the next leech spawns. And he was still on 300 HP, and now he can make that, regain that if he does this well. He's still very low on armor. Uh-oh. Don't kill your teammate. That was a close one. As GMT and Christus takes the lead, and that's a red armor for GMT as well. Hasn't managed to find too much damage yet with this leech, but there you go. That's some damage. That's some more. Up to 260 HP. And he's taking damage, but he's also gaining HP. So it's like, oh, what a beautiful rocket from whoever that was. That was Dobster. Straight to the face of GMT, and he finally goes down, but what a run. See Dobster attacking a little bit. Red is still far off. He's gonna walk into some damage. We see Christus just waiting for, I guess, the leech. I'm not sure what he's trying to protect here. He only has a shotgun. Oh, that's a team kill by Dobster, and then Dobster goes down to GMT, so that's 2 free kills as GMT is back on the leech. But he did go down to Dobster. Good job denying that leech. You don't want GMT running that. You don't want another one of those. He had such a run on that last 2 leech spheres. That kind of gained them this lead that they now have. 28 to 22, and the red goes to GMT. And he's just controlling this map really well. This is great. Great play by GMT. Gets another kill on Dobster. Reki was behind him though, so Reki is gonna execute him. A lot of shotgun fights here. Just trading frags at this point. Get to see Dobster a little bit with that red armor. Leech is about to spawn in like 15 seconds. So I imagine the fights are going to be around this area for now. GMT has been... He's had that thing on lock pretty much. And he's there yet again. He's ready for it. It's about to spawn now. 3 seconds away. Oh, Dobster is going to drop down on it and he's going to steal it. He had nothing. He was a fresh spawn. But he had timing on it. Is he gonna get this? Oh, he's just barely gonna pick up the red armor with 1 HP remaining. He's still on 1 HP, but he is alive. He needs to hit a shot of some kind to get some HP. There you go. 30 HP, 50 HP. And the armor is intact. 74 HP, and this is exactly what you needed to do. Mind you, he was down to 1 HP when he picked up that red armor. That's insane. Now he's on 100. And the red is about to spawn again. Oh, no. He's gonna give up the red to GMT, and it looks like GMT might win that fight. Actually, none of them do. They kind of even out. Finally, GMT gets the kill, but then he goes down to Reki. Reki gets another kill on Christus as well. Red is about to spawn. Reki does not seem to want to go for that. He's gonna wait for this yellow instead. I assume he had that under control and timed. And we're tied at 34. So this is a very, very evenly matched
You have lost.
game. Leech is about to spawn. Let's see who picks it up. It's currently available. Christus is there. He's trying to get to it. It's gonna be Dobster. After hitting a beautiful rocket, he's also gonna pick up the red armor. And if he hits a couple of shots here, he can get beefy. He's up to 200 HP now. You can pick up health. Yeah, you want that yellow for sure. He only has a super shotgun though. He doesn't have a lightning gun or anything, so he doesn't have many ways to gain HP or deal damage. He's eventually gonna go down to GNT. Good job by GNT recognizing that he didn't really have a weapon, which allowed GNT to be that aggressive, even though Dobster had the sphere. GMT he's playing so well this game. Look at that, 30-20 on the KD ratio. Alright, this is interesting. So the Leech Sphere and the Mega is gonna spawn at the same time. He looked like he was going for the Mega, but they're both gonna spawn now. Let's see if someone is gonna be there to pick it up. They're actually fighting over the red. Everything is available on the other side of the map. And Christus finally realizes, and he's gonna pick up the sphere, the Leech Sphere. And he's also gonna get this red. That's so huge. Now you're hard to kill, and it's easy for you to deal damage to others. You don't really have to worry about dying. And here you go. He's gonna get a little bit of HP there. Didn't get the kill though, and now he's out of cells. So he only has... well, a shotgun, I guess. He doesn't even have a rocket launcher, which is a bit of a problem. Oh, and he opts not to go for the shotgun either. Sorry, the rocket launcher. It is available there, so he can pick it up. Finally, he's not gonna make it there, but he's doing a great job with the super shotgun, getting kills with that. And finally, he finds himself a rocket launcher. He's gonna pick up the red as well as... doing a pretty good job here. He's in a fight with Reki. He's using the super shotgun rather than the rocket launcher, and yet again he's just getting frag after frag with the super shotgun. And I think that, I mean, why not? Look at this, he's not using the rocket launcher, but he's still fragging away. This is like, well, Christus understands his own game. He's finally gonna go down to the bullet storm of Reki. Actually, the super shotgun of Dobster, I should say. And Reki is gonna pick up the Leech Sphere. Let's see what he can do. Remember, Pengs, Dobster and Reki are both North American. Reki is gonna go down to GMT's rocket, so that Leech Sphere is denied. Didn't get much done with that. So we have 2 Europeans against 2 North Americans, but the North Americans are in the lead, 55-47. But we still have 4 minutes to go in this game. Oh, the bullet storm from 2 players. Reki is gonna go down. Next fight is gonna be over this red armor. It's about to spawn. Dobster. Oh, he's not gonna go for it. He's gonna pick it up. It's actually still available. Nobody's picking it up. It looks like it's gonna be Christus eventually. So I'm gonna swap over to Christus and see what he can do with it. Ah, not much. He's gonna go down immediately. Reki gets the kill. He's also gonna get that mega. He desperately needed that. He was down to 11 HP. Gonna get a kill on Christus, and the sphere is about to spawn. That's a good place to spam. And here we go. Let's see what Reki can do with this. He doesn't have any cells though, but the red armor is available. That's perfect for Reki. Now let's see if he can find some enemies to kill. He's gonna find Christus and GMT. They're all over him, but it doesn't matter. He has the Leech Sphere. He still has 200 HP after all of that, and he might increase that. 300 HP now. He does have timing on the red. Let's see if he goes for it though. He knows that it's gonna spawn in 5 seconds. He had the last red armor, remember, but instead he's gonna try to find some more damage. And he gets 2 kills. Good job by Reki, and his teammate picked up the red. So, I mean, that's perfect play. Now we have some cells as well, 50 cells, and Uh-oh. No, he's gonna go down. They're gonna trade. Reki gets a kill on GMT, but dies to Christus. I think he was aiming for GMT, but or for the other guy, but yeah, they traded in the end of the day. 73 to 50 in favor of the North Americans. GMT and Christus, they need to find some damage here very soon. We only have 2 minutes remaining in this game, so they need the last 2 spheres. One of them, or Reki is gonna pick it up. Okay, that's bad news for Christus and GMT. And he's gonna get a double kill as well. He's up to 200 HP now with this Leech Sphere. I'll make that 250. Oh, good team play there, saving the red armor for Reki. He is now close to unkillable. This is not a fight you want to take. You pretty much just want to avoid him at this point. But Christus is doing a good job with the super shotgun. That's like his forte. Like, he is so good with the super shotgun. He knows his game. And there you go. GMT is going to get the kill on Reki. And that's exactly what they need. They still are 22 frags behind, though. So they need to find the frags, and they need to find them quickly. Dobster is going to get a double kill. So that's very bad news for Christus and GMT. And it looks like the administration might get knocked down. Or at least go down 1-0 in this best of 3. Let's not forget, we have one more map at least. And that will be Arrow Walk, which is my favorite map of all time. In, I think, every single Arena FPS game. The Leech is available. This is the last one of the game. Dobster is going to pick it up. And yeah, it's fair to say that this map number 1 is over. It was very, very close for about 10 minutes. But then Reki and Dobster pulled ahead. And I actually got scared for Reki and Dobster a little bit when GMT had that insane run with 2 Leech Spheres in a row. Good play from Dobster, saving the Mega. Like, when you have the Leech Sphere, you know that you don't need the Mega because you're gonna get HP anyways. And there you go. Last 5 seconds. 92 to 57. And GGs are called. Well played. And we're going into Arrow Walk for map number 2. Reki, by the way, a KD ratio of 66 to 33. That's a 2-to-1 ratio. That's not bad at all. Dobster a little bit behind, but not too bad. Vote failed. At least we get to hear GMT's voice. He might join me, by the way, depending on how he does in this tournament. But he might join me on the cast if they get knocked out. They're currently down 1-0 as we go into our walk. But of course, there is a losers bracket as well. So even if they were to lose this, they are not eliminated. Good luck, have funds are called. See me on Landbringer, Reki has a bind saying. That's a funny one. He is on hyping indeed. GMT is gonna pick up the first Doom Sphere of this map number 2. But that is gonna... Oh no, he found his own grenade. That's not the way you want to kill yourself. That's unlucky with the first quad. Now, this is a map that I've been playing for longer than most viewers have been alive, most likely. So this map was created in '97 by a guy named Preacher, and it was introduced in Quake 1 or Quake World, and then it's been ported to every single Arena FPS, I believe. I don't know of a single one that doesn't have Arrow Walk in it, in one form or another. So there are so many small tricks, team play tricks, on this map that you can use. One of them, and I'll reveal one. So if you get the quad, if your team gets the quad, so let's say here, the quad is about to spawn, and I'm gonna explain it to you. if your teammate has the quad, what you need to do is you need to control the lightning gun and the red armor, and you shouldn't even move away from there. Just stay there. Let the quad run the middle area, because he's gonna win every single 1 versus 1 fight. Like, that's just how it goes. You have a quad, you're gonna win your fight. And every spawn is gonna try to get to a lightning gun or to the red armor. And that's the place that you need to protect if you don't have the quad. And that way you can lock down arrow walk in every iteration of arrow walk. That is one of the main tricks on this map when it comes to 2-on-2 play. So I'm curious to see if any of the teams can survive with a quad and actually get a good run going. That would be interesting to see if they utilize that. I know that neither of these players are necessarily like big arrow walk fans or players or whatever, but GMT found his own grenade yet again. That's funny. Christus with a nice jump to get up to... Oh, he has a big stack for this next quad. Now we might get to see if GMT does the right thing. No, don't hit your teammate with a grenade, please. Thank you. Christus picks up the quad. He's gonna clear out the red. That's good. Now what GMT should do is stay up there. Well, Christus is gonna lose his fight and he goes down. So the quad is dead. But still a very, very close game early on. 20-17. But the reason something like that is important is because it's very easy to get in the way of your teammate's quad run. So what you want to do, if your teammate has a quad or a doom sphere, you just want to control one area of the map. And that is true on almost every map. You don't want to be the one running the map, hunting for frags. You want to control an area that is very, very important on the map, while your teammate, the one with the quad, while he runs the map. Because he's going to be able, in most cases, to win every single fight that he's in. As we're tied in this game, Mega is available. Nice play by Dobster here. Wow. Getting a couple of frags just before this quad. He's also going to be able to pick up the quad. But yeah, the last thing you want to do... Oh my god, look at this. This is actually a brilliant quad run by Dobster. But yeah, it's so easy to get in the way of your teammate and only annoy him during his quad run. Let him do his thing and just make sure that the important part of the map is secure. So whenever the quad dies or the quad is over, you have control of the important area. And that's exactly what Reki did there. Could you see how Reki was standing over at the yellow? Over at the lightning gun and the red armor, just keeping that safe. And Dobster decided to end his quad run right there. I mean, that's just perfect play. And that's one of those 2-on-2 tricks. A lot of people from other games than Doombringer and maybe Quake World, don't really understand all the strategy that go into 2-on-2 in general. Like, no matter which game you're playing, there's so much strategy. And there's room for much more, as the next quad is going to spawn. It's going to be Reki picking it up this time. And they've taken a commanding lead, 42-27. And this is exactly what Reki should be doing with a quad. Just hunt for frags. Unfortunately, Dobster is not keeping this area safe, and that might cost him the quad. But Reki is just barely going to survive. 4 HP, but he's still alive. The red is about to spawn. He's going to trick jump up to it, but he needs HP, and he is going to go down to Mr. GMT. But 2v2 is actually one of my favorite game modes. And I know there's a lot of other players who prefer that over duel, because duel can be stressful. You're 1 versus 1. It's always like there's pressure, much more pressure on yourself than in a 2 versus 2 setting. I know players like Respa, for example, a very, very good player from Sweden. but he doesn't duel. He plays 2v2, and that's, you know, that's perfectly fine. There's a lot of players like that in Quake World as well who don't enjoy that. And as we just saw, a double kill with a quad grenade from Dobster. that was amazing. Christus and GMT getting a few frags here as Dobster, just want to say that both of them go down, but they did have control over the red armor room for a little bit and the lightning gun, and we're seeing so many traded frags right now. People just killing each other and trading. Red armor is available. Looks like Dobster is gonna leave that for Reki. Reki's gonna pick it up. And of course, one of the things that Airwalk tends to be is chaotic, but that's also the reason a lot of people love this map. It's a balanced map and a chaotic and fast map. As Reki picks up the Doom Sphere, let's see what he can do. Oh, he cannot do much. He's gonna go down immediately to the lightning gun of GMT. Dobster is gonna pick up the red. He's down to 5 HP though, so he needs to find some health before he can do anything with this. He's not finding any. He's trying to find health. There you go. There's a 25. That's something, but immediately down to 9 again. Just trying to find health. And eventually he's gonna go down to the rail of GMT, and we're gonna keep trading a little bit here. But Dobster, good player. I didn't know much about him, but very good player. A little bit early on the quad here. This is the thing, right? This is what happens. A lot of players will be 15 seconds early on the quad. And you know why that is? Because it doesn't spawn every 60 seconds like it does in most games. It spawns once every 75 seconds. I don't know how many times I've made that mistake myself. As the quad goes down, Ricky is killed by Christus's super shotgun, which definitely is his forte. He has every weapon in the book right now, but he opts to use the super shotgun. He's smart. He knows his game. And maybe he feels more comfortable with that weapon over the others. Oh no, Reki just fell to his death. That looked funny. Oh, what a grenade from Reki. He is gonna go down though to GMT. And yet again, I feel like people move to the quad way too early. And it's always around 15 seconds too early. It's like burned into people's brains that it's gonna spawn, but then you're like, well, where is it? Well, it's in 15 seconds. What always happens. As we see some quad mayhem. And I feel like, well, we still have 5 minutes left of this game, but 83 to 50 in favor of the North Americans. I feel like, oh, what a trade from GMT. You got that rocket off. But I feel like we're gonna see the administration, team administration, GMT and Christus, get knocked down into the losers bracket. But they still have an opportunity. It's not too many frags. If you can get the last 2-3 quads here, then there's absolutely a chance to turn this around. It is Airwalk after all, and as you can see, there's a lot of frags on this map. 92 to 57 currently. The only issue for team administration is that they're not winning fights. They're not trading well. Reki is getting ready for the squad. He's going to give it over to Dobster from the looks of things. Dobster picks it up. He's going to hit a beautiful rail. Oh my god. Poor GMT and Christus just spawning in front of them and dying over and over. That was so many frags in quick succession. Oh, Reki's gonna miss the jump over to the red armor, but that's okay. He rocket jumped up and he got it anyways. Guess that's Christus. GMT and Christus getting a couple of frags here, but it's all about the quads. They are what could turn something like this around. You need a quad run of 10, 15 kills maybe. And that's not easy to do, especially on a map like Aerowalk where the quad tend to not even survive very long. GMT getting 2 quick frags here. Still 10 seconds. Oh no, the Mega was available and he was shooting Dobster into it. That was unfortunate. If GMT was able to get that Mega and that green, then maybe. But the quad still goes to GMT. But now he needs to start running the map. He needs to find the frags. He needs to find them. He's getting lightning gun from 2 different angles. And he is going to go down. No more quad for GMT. 2 minutes remaining. 110 to 68. And people are just dying left and right. Complete mayhem on Aerowalk. I don't know why, but I feel like kills with the bolter are just so impressive. It's kind of like getting kills with a starting weapon in Quake 2. Like, it's like, it's not a... I mean, it deals a lot of damage. You can... But you only have 4 shots and... I don't know, I think they're so impressive. They look amazing. As we see Dobster pick up the very last quad of this game. He misses the jump up to the red armor. He gets another try here. Maybe. No, he's getting pressured. He's down to 1 HP. And he is going to go down. Instead, it's going to be Reki picking it up. So it didn't really matter. His teammate still got it. I don't even think that was good timing from Reki. I think that Mega just conveniently spawned in front of him. And that's going to allow him to get a couple more frags. As we see the last 20 seconds of this game, and Christus and GMT will have to fight their way out of the losers bracket. But well played, especially on map number 1. I feel like GMT had the most impressive run of 2 leech spheres in a row. GG. All right, let's see where we are going next. So next game. Ooh, this one is also going to be a good one. Another best of 3. And this is going to be between the 2 favorites of the tournament, if you ask me. It'll be Prodigy and Respa versus Reki and Dobster. That should be the next game, and I think we might even stay on this server from the looks of things. Ooh. This could as well have been like a grand finals, if you ask me. Let's see what they decide to do. If we're swapping servers or not. But yeah, taking a look at the bracket, we can see that... Oh, okay, so one game was played off stream that we didn't get to see, and that was Zorak War against Prodigy and Respa, and Zorak War did lose that 2-0. So while it worked for him in game number 1 against a team called Top 10 out of 10, it did not work against Respa and against Respa and Prodigy. So maybe that 1 versus 2 thing is not really viable once you start hitting, you know, good players. Or better players, I should say. But yes, we are staying on the server. It's going to be Respa from Sweden, Prodigy from Germany versus the 2 North Americans. So another Europe versus North American game. And we're having the map picks here. Gonna drop Fuse. They're gonna drop Duel 5. So we're not gonna see a Leech Sphere. Let's see what they pick. Alright, so Respa's team is gonna pick Duel 3. I think their team name was like Distinguished Gamers, something like that. Distinguished Gamers, yeah. Versus Free CXE, whatever that is. Yeah, we got Duel 3. Let's see what Reki and Dobster choose to go for. Still waiting for the call. They've already dropped Duel 5, so no Leech Sphere. We've dropped Fuse. And they're discussing. Oh, they're gonna pick Aerowalk. They did have a very good game on Aerowalk just now. And then that also means that Duel 1 would be the potential deciding map. Alright. We're gonna start on Duel 3. First time we get to see this now. I was giving it praise before as a 2-on-2 map. And now we're gonna get to see it in action. This is the pick of Respa and Prodigy, by the way. So they wanted this map. And it took Reki and Dobster a long time to decide what map to go for. But they just had a very nice showing on Aerowalk. So I think that played a role in why they chose Aerowalk as their map. But here we go. Map number 1. It's Duel 3. Respa and Prodigy versus Reki and Dobster. Here we go. The first Mega is going to go to Prodigy. And so is the Doom Sphere. Ooh, 2 quick kills from Prodigy. Prodigy, of course, one of the very good players in this game. He gets another kill. He's probably going to want to stick around for the second red armor, and that is exactly what he's going to do. It's about to spawn in 3 seconds. He's getting so many frags. He's already gotten 6 frags here. 7 frags with the first quad. That is amazing. He gives the red armor to his teammate, maybe feeling like he didn't even need it. That was an 8 frag quad run, guys. 8 frags in that quad run. That was an amazing first quad. And they take a very quick 11-0 lead. And finally, Reki gets a kill, and they are on the board. I say finally, even though we've only played 55 seconds in this game. But it was getting out of hand quickly after that amazing first quad run by Prodigy. The German player who's also played a bit of Organ Grinder. Won his game there against Sexy Waffle? Sexy Waffle? Suxy Waffle? Whatever I called him. Respa is gonna get the second Doom Sphere. Oh my god, that's a beautiful rail. Oh my god! He's just sniping left and right here. This 2-on-2 player. As I mentioned before, Respa does not really duel, as far as I know. I don't think he likes it. but he loves 2-on-2. He plays 2-on-2 very often. I see him on the Discord pretty much every night. So this is definitely where he enjoys, or the thing about Doombringer that he enjoys the most, 2-on-2. Oh, he's gonna go down to a grenade by Dobster. That's important. The red armor is very, very far away, though. It's not gonna spawn for another 15 seconds, so you don't really want to linger there. The Mega was picked up somewhere else on the map. Or by someone else, I should say. Not somewhere. I guess somewhere is correct as well, but 24-8. But the big difference so far has been the quads. Like that's been the big difference right now. Or so far. The next one is about to spawn. Dobster is there. He's gonna betray Reki. He's gonna get the quad, goes down immediately. But unfortunately, he shot Reki. And I don't know. Yeah, I guess a little bit of lack of communication happened there or something. As we see Prodigy pick up that Mega. Getting ready for this red as well. It's still 20 seconds away though, so way too early on that. Oh my god. Good fight from Reki with the bullet storm. Red armor is about to spawn. Prodigy is there. He's gonna go down to Reki. Maybe Reki can pick it up. It's still up. Nobody has picked it up. There you go. Reki is gonna pick it up, and it's actually good timing for the next Mega as well. I don't think he has timing on it though. The Mega is available. If he could get the Mega now, okay, he's gonna go to Respa. So the perfect scenario for Reki there would have been if he got the Mega as well. Together with that red armor, he would be perfect for the next quad. Instead, he's gonna go down here. We're gonna trade a little bit down over at the railgun. As the quad is about to spawn 3 seconds away. So you can get that. There you go. Reki is gonna pick up the quad. This is exactly what they need to start a comeback. It's gonna get 3 very quick frags. He has so many cells, by the way. 124 cells. Oh no, he's just barely gonna miss the Mega. There you go. Second attempt. He's also gonna get... Huh, that's a nice boost. Thank you very much. Sped him up to get to the... Oh my god, the railgun from Respa is just crazy. I think he hit like 4 or 5 in a row there. He did go down eventually, but he dealt so much damage and kind of stopped the momentum of Reki, because Reki had a great start to that quad run. With 3 very, very quick kills. It was kind of halted in... Oh, that's a beautiful trick from Reki. I don't know if you guys managed to see that, but he kind of went like upstairs and then dropped behind him and used the super shotgun to get the kill. Beautiful play. Positional play, I should say. As the quad is picked up by Respa. He's gonna get 2 quick frags. He's gonna pick up a yellow as well. Ah, Reki, you don't want to drop down there against the quad lightning gun. Red is soon to spawn, and Respa is looking good here. He's just wielding that lightning gun and be like, yeah, come at me. This is my red armor. You're not getting anywhere near it. Just gonna pick up the red. Oh, the lightning gun from Reki. It's not quite enough, but he nailed Respa to the wall there. Respa couldn't move at all, but the counter lightning gun coming out of Respa did win the fight eventually, just because he had a bigger stack. But look at that railgun from Respa. It's like he hits every single rail. And just as I say that, I jinxed him. So he missed one, but that's what happens. That's the caster curse. We all know about it. Ah, yeah, look at that. Now he's starting to miss. I'm so sorry. Quad is about to spawn. It's gonna be... Oh yeah, Respa is gonna pick it up. He was considering giving it to Prodigy, but he decided to go for it himself instead, which I believe is probably the right choice. But now he's missed 4 rails in a row. 5. Oh, 6. I really jinxed the man. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. There you go. Finally hit a rail after hitting so many in a row. There you go. I unjinxed him. That's 3 rails in a row now. Now I'm happy again. $55-30. Respa and Prodigy looking good in this map number 1. As we're almost halfway through. A lot of angles on this map that take some time learning. Oh, he might lose this fight, but I was about to give Respa some credit there. I love that play. If you have a red armor and you have the map somewhat under control, and you can't pick up the yellow because it's a tiered armor, right? The armors are tiered. Oh! Prodigy is trying to either delay this or save it for his teammate. No, he's just delaying it. The plan was probably to save it. But yeah, if you have a red armor and you can't pick up the yellow, if you want to lock down the map, you damage yourself to the point where you can pick up the yellow. And that way you can deny that from the enemy team. And I love that play. That is something that is utilized a lot in other games as well, like Quake World for instance, and I think it's very smart. Didn't work out this time though for him, which kind of sucked. Would have been beautiful. 68-32. Reki and Dobster are in trouble here. Taking a look at the scoreboard. Prodigy on 38 kills, Respa on 33. Pretty evenly matched here. It's pretty much the same damage as well. But Dobster is falling behind damage-wise. Reki is doing the heavy lifting for their team. Things are looking good for distinguished gamers. In this map number 1, we still have an arrow walk to play, of course. And we just got to see, before this game, we got to see Reki and Dobster have an amazing performance on arrow walk, so maybe they can do something there. So we get to see Respa with another quad run, and I'm probably jinxing him again, but his railgun is so good, and a quad rail, well, it kills you. Look at this. And oh my god, he actually got killed by the left hook of Dobster. He meleeed him. He punched him in the face. He killed a quad with a punch. I like that. Still 84-35 though. Dobster did kill the quad with a left hook, which is very impressive and something that we like seeing, but didn't really help their scores too much. Quad is about to spawn in 10 seconds. Once again, Respa was exactly 15 seconds too early, so he's timing the quad. He's only timing it on 60 seconds instead of 75. It's what I do. It's what so many people do. So many people do. It's so hard to remember and calculate on the fly. Oh, down to 1 HP. Oh, and he hit the shot, and Reki missed his. Oh my, how is he alive? Okay, picks up a little bit of HP there, and he's gonna pick up this 50 as well. He's gonna be fine right as the quad runs out as well. He's gonna get two frags. And yeah, this is not looking good for the North Americans. Respa with another good kill. He's on 51 frags now and 15 deaths. That's a pretty good efficiency. Quad is about to spawn in 15 seconds, and guess where everybody was? At the quad. Still 10 seconds away. And they're already fighting here. I can't explain it. Like, you'd think we would know basic math. But it's so difficult when you've played games where the quad spawns once every minute. or when it spawns 60 seconds after being picked up. And then suddenly you add 15 seconds to that. It's a massive change in your brain in how you have to calculate that. Even though it's only 15 seconds, it messes up everything. And it's so hard to remember, which is why people show up 15 seconds too early almost every single time. 109.38 now. Oof. But remember, this could be map specific. This was the map pick of Respa and Prodigy. They're probably very, very confident on this map, and I don't know too much about Dobster. Maybe this is one of the maps that he hasn't played very much. I mean, that is absolutely possible. Oh, what a beautiful rocket by Respa, a mid-air rocket, and then a second one to kill Dobster. Some highlight frags coming out of Respa. Oh, but Reki with a pineapple, the grenade to get the kill. He quickly goes down to Prodigy. Whenever Respa isn't there to do the heavy lifting, he also has Prodigy on his team. And Prodigy, of course, also one of the better players in the Doombringer scene. An extremely good German player. I actually had the pleasure of playing with him in the launch event. We had a 2v2 team versus Zorak Warren. Yeah. That ended 1-1. We didn't get to play a deciding map.
A vote has been called.
Ah, they're gonna call GG. Okay, game number 1 goes to Respa and Prodigy. Look at that, 67 kills on Respa, 17 deaths. That is very, very good. Only 14 kills for Dobster, but again, Duel 3 might be one of those maps that he hasn't played too much. That is absolutely a possibility. So we'll see if that changes on Aerowalk, which is going to be map number 2.
Vote passed.
So I see a question in chat. Can the players see the timers for the special items? Absolutely not. That is only for spectators. So we have that luxury of being able to see the timers, but of course players have to do the math in their head for every single item. And here we go. Map number 2, Aerowalk. Reki and Dobster completely stomped GMT and Christus here. But will they do the same on this against this team? We'll have to see. The first quad is immediately killed off by Dobster, and they take a quick 2-0 lead. Oh, but the lightning gun coming out of Prodigy. It's gonna get them on the board as well. And this is usually how the start of Aerowalk will look like. It's gonna be chaotic before we get any sense of where this game is gonna go. It's always chaotic at the start until any form of control is established. Oh, nice jump by Prodigy. I love it when people just do one circle jump to get to the red armor instead of using the double jump. I mean, the double jump can be more like the safer play, but it's definitely faster to do the circle jump if you're already at the lightning gun. Instead of backing off and doing a double jump, you just go for the circle jump, and that's what he did, and I love it. It looks so cool. As they're gonna trade frags before this second quad. I feel like the second quad, that's kind of when you start getting a sense of where this game might go and in what direction it might take. Respa is gonna pick up the quad, and here we go. Can he survive with it? He has the mega, so he's actually quite healthy. This might be one of those crazy quad runs. He's already gotten 2 frags. He's gonna get a third, and now he's just looking. Oh, Prodigy! He's doing exactly what I talked about before, and this is something that I taught him. Like when we did the launch event, we had extensive talks, me and Prodigy, about what to do on Aerowalk, because Aerowalk was our pick, and I'm so proud to see that he took what I said to heart. And that was a beautiful quad run. And like I said, the second quad is kind of when you get a sense of like what direction this game is gonna take. And yeah, that was just a brilliant quad run. Good team play. They had control over the lightning gun, the red armor, and Respa was allowed to just run the map and hunt for frags. I love that. That plays so good on Airwalk. Red is about to spawn in 3 seconds. He has to hurry now, though, Respa, because the quad is about to spawn in 3. Is he gonna be there on time? I don't think so. No, Dobster is gonna pick up the quad. He's gonna go down immediately, though, to Respa, and Respa is gonna get a double kill. Make that a triple kill. That's such a beautiful rail to end, or to finish the kill off, and he's just hitting them left and right. He's getting so many frags here. You can tell that Respa is one of those greats when it comes to 2-on-2. 35-12, and that second quad, it has been the difference so far. That's been the difference maker. But we're only 3 minutes in. We still got 12 minutes to go. Which is like, what, 7 quads? 8? See how hard math can be when you make it 75-second cooldown instead of 60? It's difficult. Which is exactly the point. Of course. Oh, Ricky is gonna get a point-blank super shotgun kill. And another one. Quad is about to spawn in just a second. Oh no, he goes down. Respa is gonna be able to pick up the Doom Sphere for the quad. He's also gonna be able to survive. He makes it out of there somehow, some way. He's against 2 enemies here and he's still alive. He's still surviving, and there you go. He's gonna get killed by Prodigy. That's unlucky. And I'm sure that he's saying sorry right now. Maybe in German, maybe in Swedish, maybe in English. I don't know, but he's definitely sorry that he killed his own quadded teammate. Oh, what a rail from Respa. I feel like Respa just has such a good railgun. Dobster is gonna miss the jump over to the red armor. Oh, but he gets the spawn though. So he still gets the red armor, but he missed the double jump to try to get there. (43-22). Ricky goes down this wall. Oh, some good lightning gun coming out of Prodigy here. The quad is about to spawn 3 seconds away. Prodigy is there on time. Perfect timing, actually. But Reki is going to be the one picking it up. He's still alive. 66 HP. He's going to make his way over to the red armor. The red armor is quite far away, though. He's down to 60 now, but he's still alive. Still getting frags. Still finding the frags. Oh, I'm not sure you want to wait there for 8 seconds for that. I think you just... Yeah, this is the right call. Go for the yellow. Try to find more kills. He's going to find one more. Oh, no, but then he goes down to Respa's grenade. We get to see some Respa action. He's down to 8 HP. He's gonna go down. He wanted that mega, but he was denied by Dobster. Dobster in some trouble here. He's gonna hit a rail. That's good. Red is now available. He's gonna... Once again, he misses that double jump. Come on, you can do it. No! And then the... Well, at least it was his teammate, but that is the worst feeling when you miss the first jump and then you try to make it and yeah, somebody spawns it. Doesn't matter, enemy, teammate, whoever, it feels really bad. Dobster is gonna pick up the quad and go down immediately, so the quad is denied. He actually died to his own grenade, but you know that happens. Especially on Airwalk. But we've only played 6.5 minutes here and 55-32. This is absolutely doable. Another great rail and another one from Respa. This man's railgun and another one. He didn't get the kill on that one, but it still hit. as the game slows down just a little bit. There's no quad to fight over right now. There's no quad on the map because he was killed. So at this point, it's all about just controlling the armors and trying to get whatever you can before the next quad. That's what it's all about. Dobster super stacked now for this quad. It's about to spawn in 2 seconds. He's definitely getting this. He has the mega, he has the red. Let's see what he can do now. He needs to just find frags. Reki should keep the lightning gun safe and the red armor safe. They've kind of... Yeah, there you go. Now go. Hunt for frags. He's gonna eat 2 rails, unfortunately, so he's pretty low here. 75 HP, and look at that play from Prodigy. Just shoulder peeking with the railgun. But Dobster is finding... Oh, that's perfect timing on the mega as well. That was actually a really good quad run. He did get a lot done. It's gonna go down to Respa's pineapple. Assassin grenade. Reki gets a kill. Prodigy picks up the yellow. 65 to 49. I mean, like, this is still very doable. More than 5 minutes remaining. That is four more quads. Yeah, one is about to spawn now anyways, and it's gonna be Respa. He goes down immediately. $65 to 52. I feel like Reki and Dobster, they're making a comeback here, and this could go either way now. Earlier on in this game, I felt like there was no way that Reki and Dobster would get back into this. Respa and Prodigy just looked too damn solid. But now they're getting frags. And still more than 5 minutes to go, so there's plenty of time to make up for this deficit. Some teammate hugging. Dobster needs to work on that jump to red. You can see he missed it that time again. So Reki was forced to kind of rocket jump up there to make sure that they picked up that they got it. Ooh, nice timing on Reki, but he's not gonna be the one picking it up. It's gonna be Respa instead. Respa has the mega, and the red is about to spawn. I don't think he knows that, but if he looks that way, he should see that the red is available. He's gonna get the red. So now he's got a full stack on arrow walk with a quad. This is bad news for Reki and Dobster. Can he find the frags though to make this a considerable lead? He's gonna find one more there and another one with that insane railgun. Picks up the mega. Perfect timing. He also has the timing on the red, but Reki with a good steal there. $84 to 63. That quad run actually hurt Reki and Dobster quite a bit, extending the lead of Respa and Prodigy, the Europeans. But let's remember as well, keep in mind, this is played on European servers. But it doesn't matter too much. A lot of people would be like, oh, that's crazy. North Americans playing on EU servers. But Reki is a genius when it comes to netcode. He's done an amazing job in Doombringer. And it's more than playable on high ping. So it's not even a big problem. Ping is always there, you can't deny physics, but it's almost the same as playing on low ping. The difference is minimal. And that's all thanks to this man, Reki, playing in this game. But they are falling behind quite a lot right now. Prodigy and Respa getting a bunch of frags. And they keep getting them. 104 to 68 now. And they were within like 15 frags just a minute or two ago. But now they're in so much trouble. The quad is about to spawn now. If Reki and Dobster don't get this, I feel like they might call GG here soon. And it's gonna be Prodigy. He's gonna get 2 quick frags and make that 3 with the super shotgun. Oh, he's eventually gonna go down to Reki's, and maybe they'll play this out. Reki gets the mega. He's trying. He's gonna find 1 frag. And another one. 38 frags is quite a bit. That's a lot of frags in 2 minutes. From the looks of things, I don't think they're gonna GG this game. I think they're gonna play it through, not GG. Unless something crazy happens with the last quad here. Reki goes down to Prodigy. Who's gonna get the quad? It's about to spawn in 4 seconds. And it's still available. Nobody's there. He's just waiting. There you go. It's gonna be Dobster. See if he can get 30 frags in 1 minute. I very much doubt it. But he's gonna do his best. 118 to 85. Reki is getting kills as well on the other side of the map. This is a good end to this game. But it's not gonna be enough. It's not. There's no way. But they're doing an amazing job at the end here. Let's see if he can make this jump now. Yes, he can. Dobster finally doesn't fail that red armor jump. And that almost sounded a bit rude for me. I don't mean it like that, but it's important to hit that jump. And it's very frustrating if you miss it. So I more so feel like I feel sorry for him. Because I know how frustrating that can be when you miss it multiple times in a row. Red is again available. And oh no, that grenade was just waiting for him. And there you go. Okay, they are gonna GG with 2 seconds remaining, but that's fine. Reki and Dobster are knocked down into the losers bracket. They are still not eliminated. And Respa and Prodigy move on to the grand finals, I believe, right? As we take a look at the bracket. All right, so distinguished gamers. In the, if I understand this correctly, that is the grand finals, I believe. So they are already there. They are my favorites to win this tournament. But I feel like Reki and Dobster, if they get a rematch, it's absolutely possible. Let's see what happened on the lower bracket side of things. So 10 out of 10 advanced from there. And Zorak War did win his game. So that's the one we're going to see next, I believe. It's gonna be a best of 1, so the losers bracket is best of 1 game, so we only get 1 game. I believe they're gonna toss games, toss maps, I should say, and then just play a best of 1. And this is gonna be another Zorak War single game where he's alone. So let's see if we can find them on the servers. There we go. All right, so this is going to be a best of 1 between Champ and Dodger and Zorak War. So it's going to be a rematch. They've already played. Stream is ready. Go, go. Yeah, Dodger did the heavy lifting last time. Champ lagging behind a little bit. Dodger had to take a toilet break. But they're up against Zorak War, and he's already won 2 games, lost 1. So he did lose against Respa and Prodigy. He didn't manage to beat them, but he's gonna get another chance to beat Dodger and Champ. However, it's not gonna be on Duel 5. He's not gonna have the leech. He's not gonna be able to avoid the railguns. Or is he? I'm not sure if they've done the map tossing yet, but they are on Arrowwalk right now. And if that is going to be the map, I feel like that should be more difficult for Zorak War. And I feel like he shouldn't be able to win this. I mean, that is... Alright, they have... It is going to be Arrowwalk. Okay, that is going to be a challenge for Zorak War. This is a small map. There is no leech orb. I don't know. This might be the time where Zorak War is eliminated. We'll have to see. But then again, he is Zorak War. Never doubt. Never doubt him. The man does wonders in this game. I think the good thing for Zorak War is the fact that it also works in his favor, right? That it's a small map. If he gets the quad, if he gets the Doom Sphere, he can get so many frags.
2, 1.
But here we go. Map, well, it's map number 1. It's the only map because it's a best of 1. Dodger is gonna get the first quad. That is important. And they're gonna get the first frag on Zorak War. And the second frag. That's a spawn frag. Beautifully done by Dodger. Zorak War doing a dance. But he is gonna get telefrag. Actually dies the rocket launcher. He's gonna die again. He's down 5-0. But remember, 6-0. Remember, he has 2 targets to kill. So if he ever gets control, his frags are gonna double. Like... Or he's gonna get frags, you know, double the amount of time as his enemies. The dynamic in 1 versus 2 is kind of weird. Just because you have less targets. If you're the team with 2 players. There's only 1 target. So even if you're dominating the map, you're not getting too many frags out of it. But early on in this game, Dodger and Champ, they are ahead 7-0. And Zorak War is trying to find any form of control. Now, he did get himself a red armor. This might be the start. The quad is about to spawn in 5 seconds. If he can get the quad, he's down to 34 HP. He's gonna get the quad, but he's not gonna survive. He's gonna go down to Dodger's super shotgun. Super shotgun again to get a spawn frag. 9-2 now. That looked scary for a brief second. A split second. Zorak goes down yet again, 10-2. But remember, it can change so quickly because if Zorak War gets control, if he gets that red armor, it's about to spawn in 7 seconds. If he gets that red armor and some control and maybe a quad, like he's gonna have a much easier time finding frags. But at the same time, like, while that is true, having a teammate on your team, that kind of helps. You're no longer alone, which is a pretty big deal. 13-5 now. And really, the only I don't think that... I do think that Zorak War just needs to find the quad, but the quad looks like it's gonna go to the hands of Dodger. Picks it up. Oh, beautiful rail. Kills Zorak War. And this is the first one. This is the rocket as well. Zorak's still alive, but goes down to the super shotgun. And again, yeah, what can Zorak do at this point? Like he's got 2 players hunting him on a small map. That looked funny. Both Champ and Dodger were trying to do the double jump to get to the red. Oh, what a grenade from Dodger! Oh, that's beautiful. Predicting that Zorak War would step through the teleporter as well. And indeed he did, and he hit it mid-air with the grenade launcher. That's always very, very pretty to look at. Zorak War wins the first fight there, and almost the second as well. Zorak War now, another kill, 20-8. So this is what I'm talking about. It's hard for Dodger and Champ to find frags because there's only one person to frag. It feels like they've had full control for these 4 minutes that we've played, but there's nobody to kill, or well, there's only Zorak War to kill, so you're not getting too many frags out of it, which means that we're still on 22-11, and it's a very close game, even though Zorak War has had close to 0 control of this map at all. He's down to 2 HP here, just spamming away. He wants this red, he's gonna get it, but is he gonna find any HP? No, he is not. He's actually gonna kill himself with the grenade launcher. But he's doing his best. But now he's getting attacked from both sides, and yeah, there's no way to survive that. Double rail from Champ is gonna bring him down yet again. 24-10, and yeah, this is just not a very, very good map for Zorak War to play 1 versus 2, I don't think. But that's how the losers bracket works. Oh, that's a telefrag onto Zorak War. Nicely done by Champ. Of course, Dodger did pick up the quad. Nice rail to kill Zorak War. The red is available. Didn't go for it just yet. It's gonna kill. Oh, misses the jump, but it doesn't matter. There's no teammate of Zorak to steal the red. Oh, 30-11. I feel like this might be where we see the best player in the game get eliminated. That's what happens if you play 1 versus 2 on Arrow Walk. It's very, very difficult. He's doing everything he can, but with 10, well, we still got 10 minutes remaining of this game, but it is very, very possible that Dodger and Champ will get their revenge for the upper bracket game. And they were a little bit salty after that. They did question, wasn't this a 2 versus 2 tournament, you know? Oh, Zorak War is gonna find the quad, but it does go down to Champ. But yeah, they were a little bit salty, expecting to play 2 players and having 2 targets to shoot at and not just 1. So it would be ethically nice, I guess. It would feel right if they get to knock Zorak War out of the tournament, just because they felt a little bit betrayed by the fact that Zorak War was allowed to play alone. Dodger is gonna pick up the Mega. Quad is still 30 seconds away, but I don't feel like Zorak War is really able to do much. He's gonna pick up a red here though. Maybe that could open up an opportunity for him, but no. He's against 2 players. Just like 1 red armor is not gonna help you too much then. Once again, everyone is 15 seconds too early at the quad. Oh, good grenade spam. Oh no! They killed each other! Champ and Dodger killed each other. That's insane. I've never seen that happen. And then Champ killed Dodger again. So that was weird. That was very weird. How they both killed each other. They traded and got -2 frags out of it. It's funny. We're getting a couple of frags here. It's always scary when he gets going, because when he manages to kill both of them, that means neither of them has any stack when they respawn. Oh, Zorak War is down to 1 HP. Is he gonna survive this and make it to the red? He is gonna pick up the red. He's still on only 1 HP though. He has no HP whatsoever. Oh my god, somebody just shoot him and he finally eats a grenade. All they needed was a left hook, really. You get to see Dodger a little bit. He was the one pulling the heavier load in the first series between these two teams. Sorry for waiting over at the quad, but he's not going to be able to get it. It's going to be Champ instead. 45 to 20. 6 minutes remaining of the game. Oh no, Dodger kills Champ. Another betrayal, and this time on a quadded teammate. Oh, that is just something you don't want to happen. That's kind of what I was talking about before, the whole 2v2 aspect of Aerowalk. You don't want to get in the way of the quad, and if you're not in the correct position, you might accidentally kill your quadded teammate. You never want that to happen. 46 to 22. Zorak War is gonna get a double kill here. That's very important. Oh no, he misses his rocket jump to the red armor. Oh, that was an opportunity for Zorak. I feel like a wasted opportunity. If he gets that red armor, he has all the potential in the world to do a lot of damage, because whenever his enemies spawn, they won't have a stack. So he could potentially do a lot of damage then, but no, not this time. Dodger is gonna pick up the Doom Sphere. And even though Zorak is training every now and then, here and there, he needs the quads. Like, that's his only chance. Get every single quad pretty much and then go crazy with it. But Dodger is doing a great job. I want to take a look at the stats. Yeah, 40 kills on Dodger. 40 kills and only 13 deaths. So he's definitely pulling the heavy load here. And Zorak War, yeah, there's nothing he can do. He's trying. But I feel like well, I think he's probably one of those guys who will play the entire map through regardless of score. Players are allowed to GG, but you know, it's not a very common concept in arena FPS to GG, even if you're getting dominated. Most often you just play through the entire game anyways. Champ is gonna pick up the quad. It kind of looks a little bit weird when he's running around the map with a quad or a Doom Sphere, and there's nobody to shoot at because there's only one opponent and he's dying to Dodger, so you have a quad doing absolutely nothing. It looks so weird. It's like having quad enabled in duels or something. That's what it felt like. Like, that was a full quad run that did absolutely nothing, because not because he did bad or anything. Like, Champ didn't do that bad. There was just nobody to shoot at. And we'll have to see here if Zorak War decides to GG out, or if he wants to play the last 3 minutes of his... Oh, that's a beautiful telefrag. Or if he wants to play through the last 3 minutes of his tournament run. This is the losers bracket. It's a best of 1. So when, and I dare say when and not if, when Zorak loses this, he's out of the tournament. And we'll have to say goodbye to the best player in the game currently. The quad is just waiting for Dodger to pick it up. he finds 1 kill. Oh, he actually shot correctly, but Zorak were kind of slow spawned a little bit. Dodger, obviously very, very familiar with this map, as most people are. I mean, is there anyone in Arena FPS who doesn't know? Oh, he actually gets a frag with that grenade. Dodger looks like a really good player. Can't believe they lost the first best of 3 against Zorak War. But it has to do with that 1 versus 2 dynamic, I'm sure. Like, this is a good player. I can tell from the way he plays it. Dodger is a good player. And it's my bad for not knowing more about him, but definitely a good player. Zorak War is going to find himself a red armor. But with only 1 minute remaining, all he can hope for is to get one last quadrant. He's not going to make up for 40 frags. That is not going to work. 40 HP is not even going to get the last quad. Last quad is going to go to Dodger. And rightfully so. I feel like he's carried this game through and through. I think he deserves the last quad. Finally gets the lightning gun. But he doesn't even want it. He's going to use the railgun instead. Which is perfectly fine. Oh, that's a nice rail. Almost spawn fragged his teammate there. Yeah, another quadrant with just no one to shoot at. Beautiful rockets though from Dodger. Yeah, I stand by what I said, that Dodger is a very good player. And I feel like the first loss that they had against Zorak War is because of the dynamic of 1 versus 2 and just not having enough targets to shoot at. But GG, that will be the end of Zorak War, and he's gonna say good luck in the future of this tournament. 59 frags on Dodger, 25 on Champ, and 35 on Zorak War. Good job. Very well played by Dodger, and thank you, Zorak War. It was interesting to see a 1 versus 2. I don't think I've seen that. Let's have a look at the bracket and see what we have up next. It will be... I guess it will be... top 10 out of 10 versus Reki and yeah, interesting Dobster and Reki versus these two. And this is the last oh yeah, I should mention that. I have forgotten about that. Oh my god, my bad. Yeah, this will be the last game of the night, because after this, the grand finals will be played at Organ Grinder. This is something I should have mentioned. So we will not be playing the grand finals here. It will be on the big screen over at Tasty Spleen TV during Organ Grinder, and with a prize pool for both teams. Or actually, no, not for both teams. I think it's winner takes all. And they will be on the 17th. So this will be the last game of the evening. I am curious, by the way, why GMT hasn't joined me. He's left me alone. They were knocked out. He was supposed to join me, but no. We're going to see Duel 5, so we will see this amazing leech sphere. I love it. I think it adds such a cool dynamic. We will also see Airwalk, and then we will see Duel 3 as a potential decider if necessary. So I guess... Actually, isn't this supposed to be a best of 1? Alright, so no, I am wrong. This is supposed to be a best of 3. Good. I can't help but favor Reki and Dobster here. maybe I'm biased because I know how good Reki is, and I don't know too much about Dodger and Champ. But we also saw glimpses of brilliance from Dodger against Zoragmor. But remember, that was a 1 versus 2, so it's kind of hard to see what Dodger can really do. But we saw glimpses of him being a very, very good player, so this might be harder for Reki and Dobster than I thought. And Dodger might prove to be a very, very good player. Just waiting for them to go ready. We're waiting on Champ. But yeah, the winner of this game will advance to the grand finals against Prodigy and Respa. But here we go. The last match of the evening. It's a best of 3. Reki and Dobster versus Dodger and Champ. And let's see who got... Dodger got the first leech. See if he can find himself a weapon. He's going to pick up the lightning gun. That's exactly what you want. Doesn't have too many cells though, but it's what you want with the leech. Gives you HP so quickly. Oh, he's under pressure here though, and he is gonna go down to Dobster, and the second red is about to spawn. Dobster is there waiting for it. He only has a shotgun. That's not even a super shotgun. So he needs some weaponry. He really needs to find some weaponry. Yeah, he's under heavy pressure from Dodger here. And Dodger is easily gonna win that fight. Oh, but he goes down right before this this red armor spawn, and Reki is gonna pick it up. Interesting dynamic coming up here now. We're gonna have the leech sphere spawn at the same time as the red. Most people would probably favor the leech, and that's probably what they're gonna do. But that also means that, and actually the mega is spawning at the same time as well. This is gonna be interesting. So they might split items here. Reki is gonna pick up the leech sphere, and here we go. He's gonna use the super shotgun. He's up to 400 HP now. 400 HP and a yellow armor. See if he can find some enemies to shoot. I don't actually know what the max HP is. 550 HP now. 646. Is there a cap on how much HP you can get? This is never gonna decay. I mean, it's gonna continue decaying, but it's gonna take minutes for it to reach 100. Oh my god, imagine if Reki can find himself a red armor now. It's available, actually. Red armor is available. Is he gonna get it? Yes, he is. He's gonna have 200 armor together with 500 HP. This is absurd. This is crazy how much damage he can take without dying here. And you can tell by how he's gonna be super aggressive with this. Like, he knows that he's invincible now. And the crazy part about it all is that another leech sphere is about to spawn. If he gets that, like, I wanted to see him reach some kind of cap. It's now available. Is he gonna stop? Oh, he's gonna get it! He's already on 400 HP, and now he's got 30 seconds of even more leech. It's on 550. Is that maybe 555 or 550 is the cap? I don't know. He was on 600 earlier. 630 now. I just want to see him get more. 666 is the cap. We found the cap. And that's a beautiful cap, by the way. Credit to Christus for that. In Arena FPS, 666 is, of course, a very special number. Ever since Quake 1 with the pentagram of protection, which shows as 666, it actually makes you invulnerable. Oh my god, they're already gonna GG. We're 3 minutes in.
A vote has been called.
We're 3 minutes in, and they're gonna GG map number 1. Poor Reki, because he was on a run. He had 666 HP. And they're gonna GG 3 minutes in. I almost can't believe that. Like, you have all the time in the world to turn that map around. All you need is a leech sphere of your own, but maybe they just don't feel it on that map. I don't know. But I feel like that was way early. Way early. You don't want to GG that early. Anything can happen in Arena FPS. But here we go. Map number 2. It's going to be Arrow Walk. Dobster is going to get the first Doom Sphere. And he's still alive, but he doesn't have any weapons apart from the grenade launcher, of course. So he's probably not making it out there. Oh, he's actually going to get a kill before dying with a bolter. Well done. As Dodger and Champ do take the lead here. Dodger securing this red is going to make the jump as well over to the red. Pick it up. Getting a couple of frags here. Good job. It's an early lead for Dodger and Champ. Now remember what I said last Arrow Walk. It's usually on the second quad when you can see things starting to develop and kind of get an idea of where the game is going to go. The first quad almost always dies. And that is because it's in a very exposed location. And secondly, usually the only weapon you manage to get is either the grenade launcher or maybe the railgun. If you make it to the rocket launcher, that's already a success when it comes to the very first quad. But here we go. Second quad is about to spawn. They're, as always, about 10-15 seconds early. But now it's spawning. Reki is coming in. He's flying in, but he's not going to be able to pick up the quad. It's going to be Dodger instead. And he's on a run here. 4 frags in a row right at the beginning of this quad run. He's going to miss the jump for the red armor. That could cost him, actually. Reki is going to pick up the red armor, but does go down to the quad rocket. Oh, that's a beautiful rail from Dodger to snipe Reki. And he's getting lots of frags here. I think he's already on like 8 frags, 9 frags with this quad run. This is looking like a very, well, he does go down eventually, but that's a brilliant quad run. And that's what I was saying. The second quad run is so big on Arrow Walk. It kind of sets the tone of the rest of the game. Dodger and Champ up 22-7, but we're only 2 minutes in. Keep in mind, 1 minute from now makes it 3 minutes, and that was when they GG'd on the last map, which I find crazy. You have 12 minutes to turn the game around. And yes, while Reki did have 666 health, all you need to do is knock him off the platform and get the next leech and get 666 of your own, and suddenly the game is all turned around. But I guess they weren't feeling it on that map. Maybe they don't know it very well. I don't know. Whatever the reason was, it was very odd to me. But they do have a pretty good lead here early on. Oof. Good lightning gun coming out of Reki. He's gonna leave the red armor for Dobster. Voice break. Sorry. 25-18. Red armor is available. This is another one of those annoying dynamics. If you're a player, the Mega will spawn at the same time as the Doom Sphere. You never really want that. Like, when you get to a high level, you will learn how to separate the items. So make sure that no items spawn at the same time. That is like a very basic timing skill. And you really don't want the quad and the Mega to spawn at the same time. Anyways, the quad goes down immediately, so we don't get to see much of a quad run. Dodger and Champ still in the lead, 28-21. As Dodger picks up the red. Oh, he runs out of ammo, but he saves it with a beautiful rail. Ah, but then he goes down to Reki's shaft, I believe that was. We see Champ try to keep this red armor safe. He's gonna lose that fight against Reki, and they give up the Mega. And look at that. Look at the timers on your left. We have once again the Mega and the quad or Doom Sphere spawning at the same time. That is so annoying as a player. I don't know if they're aware. every player has different playstyles. Some are just insanely good at timing items. An ABC player, sometimes called. Zorakmor is one of them. Just an amazing player when it comes to timing items. Dodger is gonna pick it up. But for those kinds of players, it's super annoying when items spawn at the same time, because you can't be everywhere at once, of course. As we did see the quad go down, and the lead stays kind of the same, 44 to 32. It's kind of like around those 10 to 15 frags, frag difference, and it's been like that for the last 3 minutes. Ever since that second quad run. Dogster getting a double kill here. All right, now we have some separation on the items. So what a player wants to do right here is get this red. Let's see if Champ or someone can get this red. And then after this red, you want to make your way over to quad high. Make sure that that area is safe, so you'll secure the quad. And then after picking up the quad, you just want to bolt it over to the mega, and you basically have the map under full control. After the mega, then back to red. Dodger is not going to be aware of the mega, so it's picked up by somebody else. But the red is about to spawn. Maybe he can get that. Oh, that's a beautiful kill on Dobster. Nice trick jump as well, or double jump. It's not really a trick jump, but nice jump to get to the red. Oh, he's getting shot from behind by Reki here. Down to 21 HP. Barely just misses that rail. I thought that was going to hit, but it didn't. But still a decent quad run. Up by 15 frags. Dodger and Champ are. Maybe we will get to see our first decide tiebreaker. Maybe. Reki unfortunately missing that rail, I do believe. Goes down either way. As they find over that red armor. I think somebody spawned it. Yes, Dobster did. What is coming up in 8, and I feel like Dobster, if he makes his way over there, he should be able to grab it. We'll have to see. It's available. It's gonna be Reki picking it up, and he survives as well with it. He doesn't have any armor, but somehow he managed to get that. Oh my god, he just got a double kill with the railgun, although one of them was his teammate, but it's still cool. Double kills with the railgun, they're still awesome. It doesn't matter if one of them is your teammate. Dumpster accidentally killed himself. That is one of those ping things, like he's aiming down there, but he got shot with the lightning gun, so he was kind of pushed back and ended up shooting the rocket down into the floor instead, and it looked hilarious because we get to see we get to see our point of view and not his. Ooh, nice telefrag from Reki. As we're getting ready for absolutely nothing over here, because nothing is about to spawn on this side of the map. The next item to spawn is actually the red, so that's where the fight should happen. Nice rail coming out of Reki, and I think they've lost timing on things here. The red is available for everyone. Quad is spawning now. Yellow is also available. Reki is gonna pick up the quad. Is gonna survive though. No, he's gonna go down to a pineapple of Champ. $68 to 58, 10 frag difference with 6 minutes remaining. This could go either way still. I feel like the quads are going to be the deciding factor here, because they keep trading very well. Both teams keep trading outside of the quad runs. So the big difference right now in this game is still that second quad run early on in this game. About 80 seconds in, when the second quad spawned. That's basically the difference so far. Apart from that, they've been trading well, both teams. slightly better trading from Reki and Dobster as they're slowly closing the gap here. Only 8 frags behind now. Quad is still 10 seconds away. Everyone, as always, 10 seconds early. GMT is just a genius for coming up with the idea. If it was GMT coming up with the idea to have 75 seconds instead of 1 minute, I love to see how confused people are. And how confused players are when they try to time the quad. Dobster runs out of ammo, and that's an annoying thing as a player, but it's also another brilliant thing to you know, you don't get a lot of ammo generally. It's very easy to run out of ammo. You have to start actually caring about the ammo boxes, which is something you don't have to do in many other arena FPSs. At least not to the same extent. But frankly, still around 8, 9, 10 frags all the time. They're just trading. I feel like this game is gonna be decided with a quad run. We just need to see someone survive with a quad, make it out of that area with the quad, maybe get some form of armor, and that might decide the game. Like, the difference is still only the second quad run of the game. Early on, 80 seconds in, that's the quad run that's been the difference maker. Here we go, Dodger picks it up. Is this gonna be what changes it? He's down to 7 HP, needs some health or an armor or something, but he's already gotten 2 kills, so he's extended the lead back to 10. He gets a yellow armor, that's good. He's using the railgun, now switches over to the rocket launcher. He's gonna get another frag, and this might be the difference maker, although his teammate did go down on the other side of the map. But still, he's extended the lead a little bit. Now, 13 frags ahead. This is exactly what I'm talking about. 14 frags ahead, and that was a very good quad run. He was down to 7 HP. I did not think that he was gonna survive that, but evidently he did. And that's exactly what can decide the game. Oh, Reki gets another telefrag. That's not the first one in this game. But as we can see, Reki and Dobster, they slowly trade slightly better. So what was 14 frags is now 11 frags. Or 12 now, but they keep trading, but just like slightly better. A quad is about to spawn. The Doom Sphere is gonna go to Dodger again from the looks of things. Let's see if he can survive this time. He's down to 17 HP this time, so 10 more health than he had last time. But last time he made it work. Can he make it work this time as well? 67 HP now, and it looks like he's gonna do exactly the same thing as he did last time. They're up to 15 frags now, and we only have one more. Okay, he is gonna get denied finally by Reki. Reki is gonna get a double kill with the super shotgun. Uh-oh, misses the rail. That means that he's definitely going down. Dodger getting some frags here. 16 frags ahead now with 2 minutes remaining. We still have what? I don't even want to do the quick math on stream. 1 or 2 more quads to go. Reki and Dobster, they need that, or we will see a deciding map, a tiebreaker, for the first time of the evening. $101 to 90, so 21. Sorry, 10 frags ahead. I can't do math, apparently. I was good at math once upon a time. Champ is gonna pick it up, so it's not gonna be a quad run for Reki and Dobster, which means they need to kill this quad immediately and then start trading extremely well. Dobster is gonna get the kill. Uh-oh. This could get close. 106 to 94. If Dobster can find a couple of more frags here, he is gonna go down. 30 seconds remaining, and I think we're going to a tiebreaker. 107, still 11 frags behind. I feel like that second quad run was the storyteller. Like, that created the distance, and the distance never really changed. Like, yeah, it bounced between between like 8 and 20 frags all game long. And it never really changed. 9 frags behind with 10 seconds remaining. 10 frags. This was a great game from both teams. GG. We're going to a tiebreaker. Well played by Dodger. 70 frags.
A vote has been called.
12k damage as well. Crazy. Alright, this will be the final map of the evening. The final map, the tiebreaker between Reki and Dobster versus Dodger and Champ. It's gonna be on Duel 3. The one that we did see Respa and Prodigy completely dominate. So let's see what happens between these two teams. Uh-oh, Dodger says that this is his first game on this map. He already says GG's, but we'll try anyway. Dobster says it's only his 3rd time on this map, so don't despair. But yeah, this will be the last map of the evening. And then you can catch the grand finals of whoever wins this game. And Respa and Prodigy, who are already waiting in the grand finals. There will be no winner's advantage. So even if you're coming from the lower bracket, you won't get a disadvantage. It doesn't matter. It will all be played at Organ Grinder. But here we go. The last map of the evening. Boom. Dobster is gonna get the first quad. Doesn't have any weapons yet. Really? Yeah, well, he has a normal shotgun. That's still good. Oh, beautiful. That's what I mean about that ramp, by the way. If you learn how to use that to good effect. And that's exactly what he did. He's also gonna steal the yellow armor. Good first quad run by Dobster here. How many frags did he get? Well, he got a few at least. Nine to 0 early on in this game. Finally gonna pick up that railgun. He did all that without needing the railgun. He's gonna pick up the mega as well. Beautiful jump. Already has the lightning gun, so it doesn't have to go for that. Might get a spawn frag here, yeah. 15 to 0, and Dodger. Ooh, he said they're gonna try. I'm hoping they don't do another 3-minute GG here. 18 to 0 early on in this game. We've only played 1 minute and 20 seconds. 19 to 0. This is not looking good for Dodger and Champ. But Dodger is gonna pick up the quad. That's something. They are now on the board. He gets the first frag for his team and the second one. This is a chance. He's gonna get the mega as well. And he's been good with the quad runs. We saw him on the Aerowalk. He was the difference maker. And there you go. 3 frags now for Dodger. 4, 5. Yeah, don't give up. Never give up. Like, anything can happen. And he's showing it here. 6th frag quad run here. Very well done. He also picked up the mega in the meantime. Well, during mid quad run, I should say. Hits the rails. 2 in a row. Reki goes down. Oh, he misses the rocket jump up to the mega. That's unfortunate. It is still available, though. I don't know if he knows that. It was now picked up. But it was picked up by his teammate, so that's something. Or actually, maybe it was Reki. My bad. We get to see Reki a little bit here. While Dobster, his teammate, got the quad. So Reki was kind of just shielding Dobster. Dobster was getting... Oh, look at that teamwork. Well played by Reki and Dobster. So Dobster was ready for the quad, and Reki was just staying outside, denying entrance from his opponents. Like, he was just shielding Dobster, and Dobster got the easiest quad pickup of his life. That's just really good team play. And then, of course, Reki saved the red armor for Dobster once he had gotten the quad, but he's gonna go down now, though. But yeah, I love to see those obvious, like, really good team play scenarios when it really shines through that they know what they're doing. I love that. But Dodger and Champ, they're not out of it yet. I mean, 34-12. They've had one really good quad run already from Dodger. So no need to despair. Anything can happen. Doesn't matter if you haven't played this map too much. Just, you know where you just gotta know where the quad is. But it's gonna be Dobster again. He's gonna kill everyone. He didn't even care that Reki was there as well. That was just like 3 players right next to each other, and he was like, let's just kill all of them. So Reki was just like collateral damage. Dobster now getting a lot of frags, and I am scared that we might see a GG, but I really don't want one. I want the game to be played. Champ is gonna get a kill on Reki. That's nice. Dobster is gonna pick up the Mega. He actually has a really big stack here. Both the quad and the Mega are 20 seconds away now. Yeah, it is obvious that Reki and Dobster, they have played this map more. But like Dobster said, he's only played it like 3 times, and he might be getting a lot of help from Reki here, communication-wise, as Reki picks up the next Doom Sphere. Let's see what he can do. Oh, he just barely misses the first attempt at the Mega. Hits the second one. Red is about to spawn as well, so is Yellow. He could actually get both of them if he wants to. Instead, it's gonna be his teammate who does, but that's perfectly fine as well. Finds Dodger. Yeah, Dodger and Champ, they don't have anything. No armors, no nothing. Just regular shotgun. That was the best thing they had. Now they're just 2 bolters, and yeah, feeling the risk of a GG. But they said they were gonna try, so maybe we get to see the full game. I hope so, because it's the first tiebreaker of the evening and the last map of the evening. So beautiful play by Reki, getting a double kill there. He's gonna get a triple, maybe. Actually, Dodger is putting up a great fight, and Dodger is gonna win that fight. And he's gonna get a spawn frag on Reki as well. But once again, they forget about the quad. They need to get the quad. Dobster was there. He got it. He doesn't have much. He's probably going to go down here, I feel like. Picks up a yellow, so maybe he lives a little bit longer. But, I mean, they're doing a good job, but they need to remember to go for the quad. Oh my god, that denial. He was so close to picking up that Mega, but no. Dodger with doing what he can with this lightning gun, and actually doing a very good job. He's getting a lot of damage done with that. But Dobster with the super shotgun. That's what happens sometimes in Doombringer. You run out of ammo and you stop firing, and you feel like a dumbass. But you know, that's Doombringer. You gotta keep track of your ammo. Good job by Reki, as quad is about to spawn, and Reki is probably gonna pick that up. They're the only ones here. No, he's gonna leave it to Dobster. because Dobster had a way bigger stack. No weapons though, apart from a regular shotgun. But once again, he does that beautiful jump to get to the super shotgun. He's not even gonna bother going for the rocket launcher. Maybe now. No? Still not picking rocket launcher up. What? You're right next to it. Okay, he wanted the lightning gun instead. Alright, they are gonna call GG. That will do it, I guess. Unless they keep playing here. No, they're gonna say GG's well played. And Reki and Dobster
Vote has been called.
will get to play against Respa and Prodigy again at Organ Grinder, I should say. So in a couple of days' time, that will happen. That's when Organ Grinder happens. You can go to og.tastyspleen.net and you get all the information over there. So let's take a final look at the bracket and how things ended. So we can see, excuse me, I had to clear my throat a little bit. So Zorak War, of course, he played alone. He named his team Pure Arrogance, and you know, he won the first best of 3 against top 10 out of 10. That was pretty impressive. He also beat Bong Drinker. I don't know that we didn't get to see that team, unfortunately. But then he was beat by top 10 out of 10. He couldn't make it any further alone. On the other side of things, Respa and Prodigy went flawless through the entire thing, winning 2-0, 2-0, advancing to the grand finals, which of course will be played at Organ Grinder. Ricky and Dobster, they beat GMT and Christus, and now they advanced with this 2-1 victory to advance to the grand finals. The grand finals will be played at Organ Grinder on, I believe it was the 17th. You can go to organgrinder.tastyspleen.net and you will get all the information you need about that. And I believe it's winner takes all, so that will have prize money. It will be Respa and Prodigy versus Ricky and Dobster. That will do it for this 2-on-2 tournament in this amazing game that is Doombringer. We weren't joined by GMT, but that's okay. I didn't mind. I had a blast. I love this game so much. And yeah, make sure to tune in to see the finals at Organ Grinder. This has been Andy from Sudden Death TV. Of course, thank you to Adam for producing the show. And I hope you guys enjoyed this just as much as I did. Thank you very much for watching, and good night.